is our inaugural podcast. We still don't have a name for it. I was looking up names. Remember, we were discussing name change from our original title to, we were thinking about calling it The Booth.
Yes.
Well, I was kind of looking around. On Facebook, there is a group called The Booth. Some kind of, I don't know if it's a hip-hop thing. I'm just wondering if we just call ourselves Da Booth.
There you go.
Da Booth.
Da Booth.
We could work for that for now.
Sounds good.
Try that. But
right.
I'd like to, introduce myself. I'm Dennis Swan. I'm the moderator / Fred Davis, the Front Page Challenge, I guess, for this benchmark of entertainment. And I'd like to introduce my cohorts here. Mr. Josh Silver, a Compass veteran, CBC Compass veteran, and another Compass veteran, Tyler Holmes. So I'm the only one that has not been on Compass.
We'll get you there, buddy.
I think it's a travesty. But anyway, great that you guys got on. I'm not jealous by any means.
We're probably both in The Guardian, too, by the way. We're probably both in The Guardian, too, by the way.
Oh, The Guardian, too. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not on anything over here. I won't get the hobnob with Louise, but anyway. We're just going to, basically talk about, bullshit, really. Now, if you want me to get the ball rolling, because I've had some topics on my plate for quite a while. And I think the genesis of this thing actually happened, 6-7 months ago?
Yep.
I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I've been taking down topics ever since. It might have even been before that. I don't know. But some of these, I'm just going to go through mine. I don't know. Do you guys got anything lined up? I hope you've got your notebooks and everything ready. But I had some general piss-offs and observations. Probably only take a couple seconds to go through them. I just want to get them off my sheet here. But stuff like, do you ever go on Kijiji?
Yes.
I'm sure we all have. And you ever see something, looks nice, and the photo isn't rotated?
Yes.
Or it's blurred? Or it's just crappy photography. You don't even know what the hell you're buying. But that's something, I don't know why you can't take a couple extra seconds to rotate a photo. What the hell is the big deal with that? Wouldn't you concur, Ty?
Yes, I would.
Yeah?
Very much so.
Yeah, you run into that a lot?
Oh, a lot, yeah. The picture sideways, this drives me crazy.
It does. They can go into Paint, click rotate, save it. Boom. Throw it on.
Or spelling, and I'm the world's worst speller, but when you're going public, you should read it twice at least.
Well, you can tell when people are using their cell phones to put it on because
spell check.
It's they're like texting spelling. It's just atrocious.
Yeah.
Well, if you got sausage fingers, I guess.
Well, that's not the stats. It's people get used to texting like chopped up sentences, right? And that's what they're using on Kijiji. It just drives me nuts.
And they don't even give a full description. Like, make it so, okay, everything's there. I can read, okay, I can make an informed decision. I'm interested. It shows you put some effort into it. But if you put a half-hour's photo on there, out of focus, and a one-line description saying for sale, that's basically it. Then obviously, I don't know if you took good care of the thing that you're trying to sell to begin with. So I'm thinking maybe I ought to skip this. Like little stuff like that, it can make a big difference. But
yeah, it's definitely a turnoff for sure.
It is. Like take 5, you could do it in 5 minutes. Get it done. Then you'll sell your crap a lot faster. Another thing, a piss off. People don't acknowledge you when you let them out in traffic. That's a piss.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not asking for money, but hey, a wave, nod. Hey, all right, nice. You appreciate it. A lot of them, they just ignore you. Just keep going. And then the rest of the drive, you're not letting anybody out because you're pissed off from the first guy that didn't let you out or didn't give you an acknowledgement.
I'll tell you, buddy. There's so many clueless people on the road. It is surprising to me. There's not more accidents and fatalities. Like people are just got their head up their ass.
Oh, yeah. Well, exactly.
But common decency, I agree with you. Like give someone a wave. Now there is another point that may be construed as the opposite viewpoint of view. But especially with roundabouts. I always say you have to follow the rules. Like whatever the law is, do that, because a lot of people, everybody freaks out on these roundabouts, and that's not true, but many people do. And so you'll stop and let someone go through, which just frigs everybody up because you're not expecting that to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So I totally agree with you. Like let someone out, and if they do, give them a wave, like in a parking space or something.
Oh, I want to reiterate. I don't mean in a roundabout. I'm talking about just out of a parking lot.
Yeah.
Or a street. If it's not too busy, you let them out. It speeds them up a bit too. But if you're in a good mood and you feel like doing a good deed, then you let somebody out. No, roundabout, you got to pretty well get in, get out of it. I mean,
Speaking of gone screw people up, I don't know if this is true or not. This is what I heard. The new intersection they're doing at St. Peter's and KFC, and the Trans-Canada Highway that they're doing there.
Yeah.
I heard that it's going to be a left turn cross track. I don't know. It's the first one in North America, apparently. The first one in Canada. First one in Canada. There's only a couple in the States. They're in apparently like Europe. They're doing one here in PEI.
I wish I could reference the name of it for the podcast here, but there's a video. I'll send you the link. Maybe we can attach it to this. And the animation makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But holy flying flip, if we can't figure out a circle, this thing's going to be like a Rubik's cube.
I can't wait for it. It's first one in Canada, and they're putting it in PEI, and roundabout get people
of all
trouble.
Places.
Yeah, it's crazy. It makes sense so that you're never crossing the traffic, so you don't hold up lights. Yeah. There's a whole explanation, and I totally buy into it. At least this animation.
It works, but you need people to know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You're talking like a lane change in the middle of the roundabout or something? Is that the?
No, it's the intersection they're doing.
So you cross traffic. So if you're going left, traffic's going like this.
Mm-hmm.
You cross over that traffic, and then you're into the left side of the highway where you shouldn't be in a normal situation.
You're basically going up the merge lane that's there now.
Right.
That's
right. Yeah.
To go down St. Peter's Highway.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I
might mess up on that yet.
I wish I knew that was coming up. I would have I'll get that link to you guys, because it is interesting, and I do think it would work, but like Tyler says, holy crap, man, someone's going to die before they figure it out, because not only that, but your highway speeds too. It's not like it's a side road.
Oh yeah, that's going to be very interesting.
Oh yeah. First one in Canada. Can't wait.
First one in Canada, MPEI.
Let's break ground right here in Charlottetown.
Geez, we barely got the ones we got now figured out.
Yeah.
Geez, we're going to have everything now. We got an overpass. We're going to have this thing. We got roundabouts. Geez, we got everything.
Listen, we're going to save so much money on no light bulbs and traffic lights that we're going to be a wealthy province.
We're going to be like a metropolis here.
Oh, yeah, maybe we'll get something, built over 7 stories? Is that the limit now?
Oh, no. The Delta's higher than that, isn't it?
The Delta is supposed to be the tallest, but didn't Holman break that?
Holman broke it, yeah.
Sure, it ain't 7?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Okay.
It's around there.
Okay, well now you got me pretty well scared shitless now with that round.
How many escalators can you name on PEI?
Escalators I can name.
Well, there's ones in Confederation Court Mall.
Yeah.
There's 2. 2 there?
More? Can you count anymore?
I'm thinking. Give me a minute, please.
And we can't
See,
have too
we're a
much.
metropolis. We're bigger than New York. We got all this fancy stuff now.
There's a moving staircase. Geez, that's funny. I never thought of that. There's only one escalator in the province.
The two I mentioned, that's it.
The Confederation Court Mall.
That's it. So I was right. Okay.
Yeah. I think.
Right.
I'm not sure.
Oh, well, you better get some research done there, Mr.
We'll have to get our fact checkers to check this stuff out.
Yeah, we'll get on that. All right, moving on from that. What do you think of this? People that take shopping carts from grocery stores home with them, should they be charged with theft? You never see them. Never see a cop pulling over. I've never seen it anyway. Maybe it happens. But I see people walking freely down the streets. Not as much lately, though. They must have them stoppers on them or something, keeps them from leaving the parking lot. But in years past, I remember seeing loads of people walking down the street with shopping carts. Effectively, they stole from the stores that they got them from. That constitutes to me, that's basically theft. That's below Grand Theft Auto, I think. Carts aren't cheap either.
Apparently, I was just going to say they're expensive. Now, in the States, well, I can only say for sure Ohio and California. But anyway, in the States, the whole parking lot or the perimeter it has a speed bump. Hey, Max. And it looks exactly like a speed bump. And as soon as the cart leaves the ground, there's a third wheel up front that drops down. And then it's locked. It's almost like a peg that sticks down.
Yeah.
And then there's a special key that the manager would come and unlock it. But as soon as you try to get it over the speed bump, this peg comes out and renders the cart completely useless.
I think they got something like that at Superstore. I'm
do they?
sure.
Yeah,
I think they got some.
The front wheel locks. You can see like a thing. If it's a thing on the front wheel, like kind of like a boxy kind of thing, that locks the front wheel and just drags that one wheel in.
Yeah. I'm just Googling as we speak cost of shopping cart.
Oh, are you?
Okay. They're not cheap.
No, they're not cheap.
Bubbles made a career out of stealing them, didn't he?
Well, he fixed them up, and I think he resold them back to the stores.
Sold them back to them. Yeah,
that's what I think. That's a pretty good racket, though. And did you find anything yet there, Josh?
I'm working on it.
Oh, you're working on it?
But there's a whole. What does it cost society? Is it illegal to take a shopping cart?
Duh.
There's a whole issue on it.
We never had to return many though lately, Dennis.
No, there haven't been a lot.
We used to take them back all the time. They just leave them in the parking lots.
Yeah, I think we had to take a couple back there.
Is it
like one a month probably, but that's been a long time now.
Yeah, that's been a long while. Yeah, we haven't.
Special guest wants to say hello.
Oh, who's that now? Oh, look at that. There's Max.
Hey, Max.
Hi.
How's it going?
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, you got any commentary to offer?
Nope.
What do you think about roundabouts?
They're okay.
They're round?
Sure.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Chocolate.
Come on now.
Caramel cup.
Chocolate caramel cup.
Well, like Rolo?
Yeah.
Rolo. Oh,
that's respectable.
Yeah, I like the Rolo.
I'm a firm chocolate lover, but a good vanilla milkshake, there's nothing better. Like a real
vanilla bean.
Like a real,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Tub of Breyers, natural vanilla. Best ice cream on the market.
Which kind?
Breyers natural vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla bean in it, everything.
The black seeds of the vanilla bean, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. All right, well, moving on from shopping carts and ice cream. Hey, see you around, Max.
Bye.
Yeah, another one here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm basically hogging everything here now. Do you guys got something to bring up here?
No, you keep going.
Oh, I keep going. Okay, so it's all on me tonight. All right. We get any royalties from this? I'm getting
There
the
you
whole
go.
shot. People who put up
Oh,
fake
really?
trailers.
Oh, geez, I better get my name in there then.
Oh, are you?
Fake
Hey,
trailers. What do you mean?
Like movie trailers.
Have you ever seen on YouTube? They put you're thinking, oh, it's well for Dune. Actually, I saw this. I thought the new Dunes have an official trail, so I'm looking at it and I'm like, I think I've seen this before. So these idiots, they take clips from movies and put them on, and then they put this music over them and title it. I mean, it looks almost like an exact trailer, but it's stuff you've seen before. And there's a lot of those being put up. That's why you got to watch it when you see these trailers. You're not falling for it because they're fake trailers.
And how do they gain from them? They're just trying to get people to watch their video?
Yeah, I guess it's views for maybe their channel or something. I don't know. But yeah, but
more views you get, more money you can potentially make, right?
Yeah, so if it's a new movie nobody has seen, they get more views and like say, the money, the potential. Like I don't know how it works. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of votes before you start, or votes or views.
I think it's 1 million.
Is it 1 million?
Really, a million?
Oh, wouldn't it be nice if this got 1 million views? That'd be awesome. Lucky, well, maybe we get 12 views. I don't know. Actually,
we're all gonna be watching it. Well, if we start watching it 450,000 times a piece.
Yeah, that's an idea. They don't say what viewers.
No.
So here's something. You know those? Have you heard in the news the seeds that China people are random?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yes,
I've seen that on Facebook.
So they're saying that they don't know, but they say they're a pretty good hunch that it's a brushing technique used for online sales, which means, and I had to look this up because I didn't know. What you do is you buy some of your own product or give it away for free, and hope to hope you get positive reviews. So, for example, my brother-in-law has a company in Europe, and he started working with Amazon, and they said, we recommend that you buy 30 of your own product right away and give reviews for it. So Amazon is kind of coming off like they're being victimized, but they actually coach people that use them to do that.
For these seeds, you mean?
I don't know why they're trying to. The part of the article also said that it's marked on the package as gems or jewelry. So I don't get how that works, but.
Well, you're supposed to report it to the the Canadian Food
Agency.
I don't even know the Canadian Food Inspection Agency.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to, if you get these seeds, because nobody knows what they are.
Right.
And people have gotten them in the U.S. and Canada. And I think a couple of Facebook posts I saw, people I know actually got them.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They look like the picture I saw. They look like orange seeds, but Lord knows what they are.
And what's orange? I'm not familiar. I'm not a botanist. Is that the right term? Well, I hope
That
not.
is the right
Somebody
term.
will bastardize me for it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No. I think you're good.
Yeah. So worms. What did you say it was? Worm seed?
Orange seeds, just like
Orange seeds.
orange, like grapefruit. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what they look like. I have no idea.
Well, I wouldn't know. So.
They're not marijuana seeds, I know that.
Well, I wouldn't know what they look like either.
Oh, sure.
No. Listen, not me. Not on,
All right, give us
not on
another
record.
one.
Hey, we don't want to incriminate anything here.
There you go.
Hey, it's illegal to grow them now. You can grow 4 plants.
That's true.
Yeah. I just don't have the desire to. Sorry, I can't grow a regular house plant, so I can't grow
Well,
plastic
I'll grow-
plants without killing them.
So I can grow 4 or 8 then if I grow yours too, Dennis.
Yeah.
Well, can't each adult? Can't you have 8 for you and 8 for your wife, or 4? I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think it might be household. 4 per household.
Well, whatever turns your crank there, Cheech. But anyway.
How about right at the top of the list for piss offs is buy something new and you got to fix it right away.
Oh,
Like our buddy Tyler's liner.
Oh, is that a shot at me there now, or what?
No, I'm saying that there's nothing worse.
and
Oh,
was there something you can share that you bought recently?
me? Yeah, the pool liner. Put the pool up and there's a hole in the liner.
I told you what to do with that. Get that Flex Seal
What?
stuff, that numb nut that glides around in the glass boat there, at Phil Swift or whatever. Get that stuff. It'll fix it probably.
It wouldn't be worth a shit, that stuff.
Duct tape, buddy. What's wrong with duct tape?
I was looking online, there's some tape you can get, so I have a patch there now. I'm just going to run it that way, and then if it starts to leak, I'll look at something else.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You paid
Oh, it's a
Lord knows how many
Oh, it's a
dollars. It's
big
supposed to be
piss off,
perfect and
yeah.
brand new, and it's crap out of the box.
yeah,
Jeez. I mean,
yeah,
we'll
but
have to be careful how we jump in. I can't jump off the roof, I guess, onto your pool.
no, I don't
might
know if we.
split it.
No, well, I just don't know, like, if we did it or what happened. It was just a fluke. Whatever.
Listen, what's your policy on skinny dipping?
It has to be recorded. That's it. You just have to record it.
Part of the
Got to
podcast.
record it.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
We all need a
Skinny
good
dip
laugh
all you
there.
want. No
We
recording.
need a good laugh, Dennis.
No, not at my expense.
It's going to be an awful short recording.
Oh,
No, talking to me about me.
Oh. Yeah, but still, bastardizing yourself, Josh. Come on.
I know. Well, it is.
Jeez.
shrinkage. That's a normal,
Listen.
natural.
Skinny dip all you want. I mean,
There you go.
what the hell? It's not
There you
hurting anybody. Don't record it, though. That's my thought on it.
that's your advice.
That's my thought. But like anybody would listen to me anyway. All right. What about you, Todd? You got something to bring to the table here or what?
Well, no, I'm just enjoying this right at the moment, to tell you the truth.
Oh, you're enjoying this, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, this is probably something we can all answer to. Basically, are you an Amazon junkie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did an order today.
You did?
You got an order today?
Yeah.
You know what, though?
Yeah.
It's a sick feeling when when you're expecting something, you're waiting for it. And then it comes.
I got a message from Zoom here.
Yeah, we got extended.
Did we?
Yeah.
How come I didn't get it?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know. You're supposed to be in charge.
wow.
Yeah, I just said we just got extended. There's no longer time limit.
Well, all right.
I'm just going to move down. You guys carry on.
All right. But yeah, there's nothing like that thrill of seeing that Amazon package for you. It's like Christmas. I mean, for me,
Yeah.
and no matter how worthless it is, it's still like something came for me. It's like, you bought it yourself, but it's like just a little gift you get for yourself. Just makes life, so much better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Biggest thing is it's too convenient. Is the only thing.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
is.
too easy.
Yeah, it is. And it's,
And
yeah.
you're not supporting local either. Is another thing.
No. Then a lot of that stuff you really can't get local either, though. But-
Well, yeah.
Like a lot of stuff I get, you can't get it local.
No, you're buying all that weird crap.
Well, yes, some of it is, but it's still, you can't get it around here. If we could get it around here,
No.
I'd probably get it here. But that's being said, yes. But I've been calming down though, so I'm kind of I'm not as bad. Like I don't get a lot of, well, Rakuten. Well, they don't even have that going for Amazon anymore. But my biggest check was like $5, and that's months I got to wait.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, $5. So
yeah,
that's not a lot of shopping.
No.
So I'm not going to check myself in any sort of rehab yet. So, but you'll always be looking on Amazon for something. Because like Ty said, it's convenient as hell, and you just got to push a couple of buttons. And that's
I used to spend Sunday mornings with a cup of coffee and go on eBay. I love antiques and old stuff, and I just sit there for hours and look at it. So first of all, I'm wasting my life away doing that. But I'd buy stuff all the time, and like Tyler said, it's so convenient that I was spending too much.
Yeah, well, no, it's like everything. You got to keep everything in check. I mean, it's like gambling. You got to know your limit. But if it's something that you like, you're going to buy it.
Yeah.
And you're going to say, hell, run the card up a little more, and then you see something else. Oh, a little more isn't going to hurt. And then after a while, it's quite a balance you got in your card. So
your card's on fire.
Literally.
Yeah.
But now my next deal, you're at work. Now we work 90% of the time we're at work. So, but every once in a while, you happen to go on a website, it's a little downtime, site, and all of a sudden a pop-up video comes on and it's cranked at 11 and you're scrambling to get the volume down before people hear you. And then they know, well, doesn't sound like he's working in there, some hip hop thing comes on or something. That was
find that with all ads.
A lot of sites
find
do.
That with all ads and everything. The ads are twice as loud as what you're actually watching or reading or whatever.
And they just pop on.
Yeah.
Without warning, all of a sudden you ding, 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 and then and then oh, geez, I gotta go get that.
Which is annoying as shit, but it's also interesting that all of us, we can't be the only three. So everybody scrambles to turn it off, turn it down. Like if they just moderated it a little bit, they'd probably have more viewership.
It probably will. Well, it's not the website itself. I think it's more, these pop-ups that other sites are, piggybacking onto them, I think, is what a lot of it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's every once in a while, like if you're looking at a news story, and then all of a sudden this ad comes on, like I said, cranked right to the gills, blows the speakers out pretty well. And that's a piss off. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm sure they're going to keep going for years and years to come, but it's, almost like you got to, move your volume knob down about 1 or so in case it does happen, just as a preemptive thing.
Yeah.
But that's, that's a lot of my piss offs and observations. But I also had this is months old, by the way. Anybody remember that Chromebook commercial months ago where they're showing all these different people and the chick and her boyfriend on the bus, and she's going, "Anybody have a charger? We're dying here." You remember that one?
No.
You must. You look that up. Do you remember that one, Ty?
Is that the one where there's advertised that the book, everybody's dying? That's all they keep saying, I'm dying here?
Yeah, but this one was super annoying. Like, who knows? She might have been just an actress, and that might have been just a voice she did. I hope so. Because if that's her real voice in life.
I assume they're all actors.
Oh. But every time I saw it, I just wanted to go through the, just go right through the TV ad because it was just one of the most annoying ads. But, I don't know. Do you guys recall any annoying ads over the years that, really just grated you? I mean, all commercials are annoying, but there are some that you don't mind, but there are some that are just, I mean, of course, you're going back a lot of years, too. I mean, it'd be a lot of commercials. I don't even remember. I know I've seen some annoying ones.
Perfume commercials that are just completely off the wall, and they've no idea. They're standing on a beach looking at each other. There's like a sunset behind them. Or that bullshit. That really, I hate them. I can't stand them.
Yeah, you don't even know what it's about.
What's that?
You don't even know what it's
Yeah.
about. It's like, you think it's a movie? Is it a TV?
Or it's just a guy just standing there in black and white and just standing there, and then this perfume brand comes across the front of it. It's just like, holy Christ. Yeah, I can't stand it.
Remember that Lincoln commercial with
Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey?
He did a few of them.
Yes.
The first one though that came out was
Oh,
just so
that-
freaking bizarre. Like it was
All
like,
those
go ahead.
the Dodge commercials are like that. They're trying to be like compassion. You're trying to sell a car. How does a car have compassion or any of that bullshit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
It's
all
just-
Madison Avenue. They are trying to entice
yeah.
you to buy that car like they're your buddy. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't get them. The Cadillac commercials are really bad for last.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
last year and 2 years ago.
Well, then you might as well
They're
go
like-
Beamer,
Not-
Mercedes. They're all.
But they're trying to show like meaning in their car commercial. But if you're trying to sell a car, like how are you trying to have this profound meaning if you're just trying to sell a car?
Well,
It's just a
if
car.
it seemed like that was the Lincoln. If you buy this, not only are you successful in life, but you're super intellectual and you're
Yeah. It's just oh yeah. I remember that one. That one really bugged me.
yeah.
Well, and that's Matthew McConaughey's cool voice too, and his calming
Yeah.
voice when he's talking about driving down the road. You know, looking up at the stars. You know.
Give me what's his face? Sam. What's his name? Sam from the Dodge commercials. He has that really grady voice.
Sam
Oh,
Elliott
What's his last? Sam Elliott, yeah.
with the mustache.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like those commercials. I mean, Sam
Well,
Elliott's
that's
cool.
what I mean. Like I like that voice, but
Oh yeah, no, so in the cowboy theme kind of thing.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh no, I used to like those, and of course, Ricardo,
Yeah.
Cordoba, Corinthian leather,
Yeah, get your rich Corinthian leather,
even though it never existed, but they
yeah.
it became a commonplace.
Oh, is that like a misnomer or like a marketing scam?
Oh, it's marketing, yeah. It's just vinyl, but they say Corinthian leather. They said
Yeah.
years ago, there's no such thing as Corinthian leather. It's basically vinyl.
Vinyl seats.
Yeah,
Nice.
Fancy
well, I'll
vi-
bet they're
fancy
comfortable.
vinyl seats with like
That's like
It's like
ermine.
leather.
Yeah, pleather. Yeah,
Plus,
Yeah.
an ermine coat. Ermine is muskrat, but you're not going to buy your wife a muskrat jacket, but you buy her an ermine one.
oh, is that
really?
so?
Uh-huh.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
We learned something new.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you another commercials that I hate. Like you see drug commercials, especially for the seniors, and a lot of times there's no dialogue in it. They're just showing a bunch of old people dancing around to some Motown song for about 5
What are
minutes,
you talking about?
doing
The
this.
Cialis commercials.
Well,
No,
Driving
no,
driving
not
a bicycle
necessarily
down the road.
Cialis now.
he's doing kind of like the jive or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how they can move to a Motown song or something, And I love Motown. Don't get me wrong, but for in a commercial, that's it. And then the commercials where they just seem to be staring at each other for 2 minutes without uttering a word, like they ran out of dialogue.
Mhm.
Like those annoy the hell out of me too. It's like, why the hell even make a commercial for the thing?
Well, the same with drugs is the list of side effects at the end that they rattle off.
Doesn't make you want to take the drug.
Holy crap! Remember Olestra back in the day?
Oh yes.
Sounds familiar.
There was
It's the oil that they were gonna fry all potato chips in. That was what, less fattening or something, less cholesterol or
fifth
something.
estate. There was a fifth estate thing on that, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, it causes
Basically,
anal
those
leakage.
good sugar-free gummy bears. Yeah. Oh yeah. People like shitting their pants everywhere.
Yeah, may cause
Yeah.
anal leakage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Lester.
speaking of that, we found the bag.
Did you?
Yep,
Are you gonna bring them in next week?
I might.
What are we
I
talking
might.
about?
Well, are you familiar with the Haribo sugar-free gummy
Yes.
bears?
Yes.
Okay. There was a Facebook post on these. and link and all that to the Facebook page selling these Haribo sugar-free gummy bears.
Okay.
I think I got the link. I could probably send it to you at some point. And the reviews,
You just need to go to Amazon.
you can probably go and, Haribo sugar-free bears, gummy bears.
You just need to go to Amazon and look those gummy bears up, and the reviews are all there.
Yeah.
They're hilarious.
The reviews, they read like a bad script.
What do you mean?
Funny as hell.
Oh, okay.
Anal leakage.
But here's the funny thing. It doesn't look like anything like the bag that's on the actual. No, it's in a gold bag. It just says gummy bears. I thought these can't be the same ones. And I looked on the back.
Sugar-free, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
But I looked on the back.
You looked on the back.
It does say Haribo sugar-free gummy bears.
Oh, yes.
And it says something about consumption of these may have a laxative effect.
Really?
Yes. And this is not here.
This is going to be a disc. This conversation is going to have to be continued at a later date when you bring those in for me.
Well, like I say, we're not like on any sort of schedule at this podcast anyway. So we may do one every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So we're going to have loads of time. It'll be a topic maybe for the next one.
The research.
Yeah. Well, no, but this nut bar here wants to try them to see if it does it. And I'm kind of curious, but you better be damn sure you're not going to be in a vehicle for any stretch of time.
Well, I fully agree. I think Tyler should try it.
Oh,
yeah. No, he wants to. Well,
there's no way the reviews can be that bad. It's like,
all right. And
I'm willing to tempt this.
They've aged too, so they're probably a few years old. So they may have other effects there too. You might be seeing hallucinations along with your gastrointestinal blitzkrieg.
They're just made out of oil and whatever the sugar-free stuff is.
Yeah, but what is the sugar-free stuff?
Yeah,
I think the sugar-free stuff is I think that's the key ingredient here. Actually, we'll look on X-Lax and see what's in that. Maybe there's, I don't even think there is a list of ingredients on those damn things.
Probably not.
I don't think so. No. So I don't know. Did you want to be part of that experiment too, Josh?
I will be the observer.
You're going to be an observer?
Sure things are on the up and up.
Well, yeah. But I'm kind of partially curious, but I'll see how Ty does.
And speaking of eating stuff, Josh, my brother is going to give a challenge to you. He's going to give you a bunch of random peppers. You have to eat them, and he's not going to tell you what.
I would do that on camera. I would do that on camera.
Do that in camera?
Yeah.
I was just going to say, you're saying your bandwidth's a little low there. You're conking out. Is there a closer spot to your modem or whatever? Seems to be.
You talking to me?
Yep. I'm just getting a notice here saying that your bandwidth is low.
Yeah, you conk out once in a while.
Yeah.
It's good there. My phone's showing it's good.
Yeah. No, well, this is saying, it's saying it's a little low. I mean, you're coming through. Okay. It's kind of like a little jerky.
Yep. Okay.
Well, if you keep it there, maybe you need to get a tripod for your phone or whatever so you can.
Yeah, I'm on I'll need to get some lightings too. I'll have to do a different setup, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, hey, it's all a work in progress.
For now, you're a bit of a jerk. You're a jerk.
Ooh.
Terrible. Let's see.
Okay, so when my brother has those hot peppers, I'm gonna bring them in for you. Okay.
I like I said, I'd do that on a podcast. I would.
Oh, would you?
I tried one there. Last week, and this one's not. They're not supposed to be hot. I nearly threw up, and I just took a bite off. It was a tiny little. I just took a tiny little bite off the end. Didn't even get any seeds or anything.
And that was the mild one.
And that was a mild one, yeah.
Well, Josh, you could probably just take your phone whenever you get these peppers, and just video yourself having the peppers.
Okay.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
And get, and I don't know, do you have editing software or anything?
Yeah. Well, I think it comes. Yeah. Anyway, I can do that. Max and I did a video, what, a year ago?
Last year.
Yeah,
it was last year.
Yeah.
That was a jalapeno pepper. Not it was a jalapeno.
Jalapeno. It had some kick.
They're not even supposed to be hot, but the ones my brother grows, holy. Yeah.
So what kind of peppers are we talking about? Are we got ghost peppers or something?
No, so he's got habaneros. He's got jalapenos. I don't know. He's got a bunch of these really weird ones I never heard tell of that are supposed to be hotter than habaneros, and the habaneros are hot.
Mm.
So.
See, what was the hot one a few years ago? I think it was a jute bolokia or something.
Jute bolokia, yeah.
They were supposed to be like 5 million on the Scoville scale or whatever it's called.
Yeah, well, a lot of these are like hybrids now, right? That they're combining a bunch to make them even hotter.
Yeah.
And growing them in like environments to make them hotter.
Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I understand people do this. It's almost like a thrill thing to have these hot peppers, but I mean, to put them in food.
Well, it's good if you do it right.
It is.
Well, who's going to do it right? They're going to say, oh, it's going to make this a man's chili. I'm going to throw in,
Oh, my brother's pretty good at it. If he can hit it bang on with the hotness or whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just as an ingredient in the food, like people overdo it. And it's basically a pot of acid that you're eating.
Yeah.
Like that part. I mean, they grow the peppers. I mean, some people don't use the whole thing. They might use a little portion of it and just put enough spice in it that it's there, but it doesn't overkill the taste of the food.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I got one.
Oh, yeah? Let's hear it.
You know the TV show, The Deadliest Catch?
Yep. Oh, quite well. I used to watch it all the time.
I did too. But here's the thing. If we're being honest, it should be entitled The World's Most Moderately Dangerous Catch. No one died. No one ever died on the show.
Well, not on the main boats, but there have been sinkings of trawlers and that.
Have there?
In the Bering Strait. I mean, it's still not an area I'd want to fish in.
No.
I mean, it's cold as hell. I mean, and it does get pretty, the waves. I mean, geez, sometimes like 25-foot waves, 30-foot waves. I mean, you wouldn't want to be out on the deck with them.
No.
But
I can't watch any of those shows. I can't stand any of them.
No.
No.
Well, a lot of they go for the drama thing and all that. But
I can't stand that. It's the same with American Chopper. I used to watch it to see what breaks, and they just started fighting all the time, and then I just turned it off.
You know what? I hung out with guys every Thursday night in Cleveland. We'd build motorcycles. We called ourselves the Assholes, like a gang, but we were just a bunch of. I was the youngest guy. Everybody else was in their 50s.
You were the youngest asshole?
I was the youngest asshole. Anyway, we would just take one guy's bike, and they were all antiques, and we'd strip it down and rebuild it. Or another guy'd buy a bike in a yard sale that was all in boxes, and it was usually a British bike. And anyway, we built these things for years. And there is nothing American Chopper did that we couldn't handle, because all they did was hire this company. Oh, you make the carburetor, and it looks awesome. It's really cool, but they had nothing to do with it. All they did was bolt it on. And same with the fender, and same with
just bolted everything together.
Yeah.
Well, everything in the beginning was like that. But then when they expanded to their shop, they actually did everything in-house. They had the CNC
they had that guy
and all that. And
they had that guy, Rick.
Yep.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh, no, he was him and Vinny.
Yeah, but the two father and son, they were just mechanics, really.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure they could build a bike, but it became a dramatic thing afterwards, and that's what they were after. People watched them fighting.
Bike guy I ever really respected was Jesse James, because he could actually do all that stuff.
Exactly. He had that hammer that he found out
The
Yes.
English hammer, yeah.
That's right.
He
Yeah.
actually made all that stuff.
Uh-huh. I respect that. I couldn't do
Yeah.
that. But the
Well,
rest
and
of
he had that Monster Garage show too. I mean, he's building
Yeah.
everything, like
Yeah.
a mail truck with the shooting the shit out there. The mail with I think it was got a blank now. But I remember it was a mail truck he made to shoot out the mail. I guess out through the slot.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, look it up.
I
don't
didn't see
know
any of
anything
that.
about it now.
Listen,
But I stopped watching. They just started pissing me off too much. I just stopped watching all of them.
we can't talk about reality shows without saying Oak Island, boys. That's the show.
Oh God! Don't even mention that.
I never
friggin'
watched
show.
an episode of that show.
Oh,
I'll bet you they're up to half dozen rusty nails they found. It's awesome.
That's all they found.
oh, they
Yeah.
found a couple bottle caps. Come on now.
They what?
Found a couple bottle caps too.
bottle
Yeah, it's
cap.
probably from a cookout in the 50s or something.
Those are antiques. The 50s?
No,
Oh.
all the residents are running around there in the middle of the night and throwing stuff into the water for them to find in the TV show.
Why, are there people living on that island?
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
Oh, well, then, yeah. Yeah,
you
they're
can
just
see
screwing
down from
around.
the shore. It's like it's a walking distance from the shore. Like it's not that far out.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's not an island anymore. There's a causeway.
No.
But anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, is
we stayed in cottages that are just across from us.
Oh, did you? Yeah, did you venture
Yeah.
over there? And
No, you're not allowed. It's a privately owned.
I got
is it?
I got a couple acorns from there. I tried to grow an oak tree from Oak Island, but they didn't germinate.
No?
No, I
They're
have to
hard.
get some
Sometimes
more.
it can take up to 2 years. They said to germinate.
Why didn't you say something before I threw them out?
Well, how many years ago did you get them?
Oh, when did we do that? Did we do probably 4 years ago?
Oh, okay. Well,
It was actually cool. We took a tour of Oak Island, and all but the main two characters were there. We met everybody.
Did you buy Rusty Nail souvenir?
No, but I took acorns, oak leaves, some rocks. I was kind of the rotten tourist that comes and decimates.
Steals everything. Yeah, steals everything.
Yeah.
oh, dear. Sorry, I'm just looking at something on my phone. It's a phone zombie. Sorry.
All right.
Very
When's-
rude of me.
When's the new season coming on?
Oak Island?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they come out in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many seasons has that show been on?
Oh, a lot, maybe 8.
Really?
Yeah, they're actually remember in Boston they were doing the big dig
Mm-hmm.
and they couldn't make the highway, they couldn't tunnel through this portion of the highway because it was all swamp. It was all what do they call it? Reclaimed land, like it was water, and then they kept putting fill in it over the decades. And
All right.
anyway, they couldn't tunnel it because it was basically just soup. So they literally sunk refrigerator rods down and froze that entire area, and then took a tunnel borer and bored through it, and then poured concrete, and that's what made the tunnel in the swamp.
Wonder if that's the part that leaks all the time.
Could be. And anyway, that's what they're thinking. That's what they're going to do. Well, that's one of 2 ways they're thinking of dealing with Oak Island to get down to the bottom, because it keeps collapsing and flooding and all this stuff. So I think they're going to freeze it.
Refrigerator rods. Now, how do they work?
Tyler?
I've never heard of it. I have no
Hey,
idea.
man.
See, that's why I asked the important questions, because
Yeah.
all our tens of viewers out there are going to wonder what the hell is a refrigeration rod. So, and then they'll end, finishes, watching this podcast, and they'll leave saying, "What the hell is a refrigerator rod?" I mean, they can look it up, I guess, but do you have any idea how this works?
I think what they do is they drill a hole down
Mm-hmm.
and put a rod down, like a pipe,
Mm-hmm.
and run refrigerant through it that's so cold it freezes everything around it. So if you look at the well that they want to go down and get the gold at the bottom or find out what's at the bottom, it keeps collapsing every time they go 200 feet deep.
Yeah.
So what they're going to do is like every 10 feet, drill a hole down around the outside perimeter of it, almost like a perforation,
Mm-hmm.
and then draw them like 300 feet deep, and then run refrigerant up and down each of these rods and just freeze everything solid.
Okay.
And then it's a hard, solid mass, and they can dig it, do whatever.
So the treasure that's supposed to be at this island, it must be incalculable for them to put. There must be millions upon millions upon millions of dollars that have gone into this effort.
All right, here's my theory on this.
I mean, the network's probably giving them a little bit too, but
There you go. Here's my theory on this. There's absolutely zero question there was human intervention there at some point.
mm-hmm.
To the degree that it had to be something worth all that effort.
Yeah.
I would think gold or jewels or whatever would be the first thing I'd think of, but could have been religious relics, who knows? But it was something worth a whole lot of fuss. And then I think that's long gone. I think someone found it years ago, and it's long gone. But the gold that the two guys, the brothers that own it now, the gold they found is that the network got a hold of it, and now it's international TV show, and they're making a lot of money off of that.
They're making.
I don't think the two brothers are going to spend a cent on the refrigeration.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
But just makes you wonder. Like when this show does end, how is it going to end?
Yeah.
Or is it going to go on for the next 20 years looking for this? Or their grandkids are going to.
Once the viewership goes down, the show will end.
After a while, it's bound to happen. We're going to say, I'm sick of seeing, rusty nails and pop gas.
It's the same with all the YouTube stuff I watch, that the guys that build cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They get all that stuff donated free so they can do that because they can't afford to do it themselves. So then it's basically just advertisement for these people that are giving them parts, right?
That's right.
But once their viewership goes down, they're not going to get parts donated to them. So they're not going to get the free stuff, and then it'll just end.
Yeah.
Like, it'll just end once the viewership is down.
Right.
For sure. Well, I don't know, boys. We're well over an hour. I think.
Right.
So, I have a question for you, Dennis.
Sure.
After venting all these items, are you feeling more relaxed and like you've gotten something off your chest, or you wound up?
No. I think we got through. Believe it, on my end, just like pretty well most of one page. So there you go. I still got other stuff. Got news items, which will be on the next exciting podcast whenever we put it out. But be just a matter of getting this all edited and get it onto YouTube, hopefully, and we'll
Okay.
take it from there. And then hopefully we might only do a couple of more. We might do 2,000 more. I don't know. But we'll just take her one show at a time.
You want to do next week, same time?
Not necessarily next week. Maybe in a couple of weeks or something. We'll see. But just keep looking for some topics we can discuss. Bullshit, minutia.
There's some books and stuff I want to talk about.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the next one. I mean, it could be next week. We'll see what mood we're in. But I don't want to make it totally a weekly thing, because then after, because may not have much to discuss next week anyway. But I'd say maybe in a couple of weeks or so, we'll see what happens. And anyway, that's it for me, Dennis Swan, and for Josh and Tyler. Hope some people watch this. Hope they're back with us for another one. But anyway, have a good night, y'all, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.
Thank you.
See you later in the booth.
In the booth.
Okay.
All right.